raffle off some
Run
merch
that.
soon, man.
Yeah, man, let's do a raffle for
We're gonna
sure.
raffle off a couple of things.
I'm gonna raffle off something.
Tag
But
us in
Quick way for you all to
five
get
of
some
your
merch for
posts.
cheap.
yeah, right. Tag us in this post, follow us, like 3 pictures, and then we'll
And
give
then
away.
comment down.
That should be hilarious. All right, so another Thursday, man. So right off the bat, man, hey, James Harden is a Brooklyn Net.
You got what he wanted.
Woj bomb.
I ain't late with it,
Yeah, we're a little late to the party, but hey,
but
look.
COVID, we got protocols and checks and balances.
Hey, shout out J Dot. We see you, Playboy. We get to you later on. But look, real talk. So we got James Harden is in Brooklyn Nets. So what I want to talk about first. So let's get to my question. I want to pose to you all is, first of all, what is going to be their ceiling for this year? You think?
Championship.
Championship.
Ceiling. Okay.
Like
Okay.
Shaquille said.
So
Their floor.
first
NBA
year.
Finals.
First year.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me a prediction. Like, what do you see overall for the Nets?
I see. You could put it on the board. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Three
think
talented,
they'll
Hall of
win.
Fame
I think they can win the championship.
trio.
But like, so just
Put it on the board.
Well, yeah,
yes.
that's the ceiling. The ceiling.
well, I know that's the
championship.
ceiling, but like now I'm asking like make a prediction. Like, what do y'all think?
I think-
What do y'all
I
think
think
they gonna
they
do?
make the
Currently
final.
constructed, they cannot win a championship.
I think they.
And that's
make
what
the final.
that's what I'm trying to get at actually. So currently constructed.
But they
Are
have,
they-
They have 3 spots available right now.
Right. They still have 3
Okay.
open roster
What
spots.
I'm saying, currently constructed, they cannot win a championship.
What do you think? What do you think they need to do, Minnow? What are the
They need to. Steve Nash needs to do some coaching. I
Ooh.
believe that he is going to, in order for this trio to work, they will need to stagger Kyrie Irving and James Harden at some point more often than none. They need to reach out. Where's Trevor Ariza at right now?
at the crib?
Chilling.
Yeah.
Looking for somebody to pick them up.
There's a lot
And
of
to
decent
see your
leading
point,
free agents
Trevor
out
Ariza,
Yeah.
the defense end. They need to have somebody, a defensive coach, to come in to teach them, hey, principles, certain concepts.
Tom Thibodeau, man. Hey, go get Tom
I was thinking
Thibodeau.
about, like, they literally had half a practice.
Yeah,
It's
true.
I know it's
It's
early.
true.
I know it's early.
It's very
But
early.
they do need to fill out their roster.
Yes.
They need another rim protector. DeAndre Jordan is not going to cut it.
Hey, they about to probably bench DeAndre Jordan because
They
this
can't
small
afford
ball.
to. Oh, yeah. About to
Jeff
get
Green
there.
about to start. At
But
the
I
top.
also feel like
Claxton should be getting healthy and coming back
Yes.
soon. Though Claxton is like a Jackson Hayes type of athletic big that they should be having back soon.
yes.
I think he got a little more game, offensive game, developed in Jackson right now.
I don't know.
I've
He
seen
only
it.
played 1 year in Georgia and didn't really shine. It didn't really play much last year.
I've never
It's
seen
just the
Jackson
upside.
Hayes even shoot a jump shot though. It's my point. I've seen
I
him.
legit have never seen Claxton play an NBA minute
Yeah.
yet. So I don't.
Yeah,
I
me-
can't say.
I've literally seen him play a minute, but I didn't see much.
Yeah, he
so.
got a little.
So real quick, they played the Cleveland Cavaliers last night, and they lost, I think, by 11 plus, something like that,
They lost
in
exactly
overtime.
by like-
In double overtime. That was Kyrie Irving's first game with the trio. So
That was the trio's first game as a trio.
trio's first game as a trio.
Yes.
What are our thoughts on how they can coexist? How Harden can coexist with
So
Kyrie?
like I said earlier, I didn't really put much into yesterday's game. It was their first time playing as a unit. The trio of LeBron, Bosh, and Wade lost their first game. KD, Kyrie, Clay lost their first game. LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love lost their first game. This is the first game.
Just the first game.
They probably haven't had any practices together. If maybe 1 or 2.
The day before, I think.
I didn't really put much into it yesterday.
He had one practice.
I just think that yesterday's loss speaks more on what they need as a team for close and deeper games.
They was
Meaning
trading buckets
more
with
of a bench.
Oh, my
They-
fault.
They need more of a bench, and just a couple more backups.
Yeah.
That's what I really think yesterday's game spoke volumes to.
Yeah, I feel like their big three definitely ran out of gas. I think I saw like KD played 50 minutes. Kyrie played 48, James Harden 48. Like, that's a lot of minutes. I don't care who you are. That's where your depth comes in, where they could have got. If all of them got 5 more minutes of rest, like, that could have been a totally different game.
Facts.
Y'all think it's cool KD played all these minutes?
Hell no.
If you fully healthy, why not?
So early in the season?
No.
He just got off of the
I
fucking
don't.
Achilles.
Still, no, I don't. And he looks great. He looks great. I just don't think that you should want to, even if he is 100% healthy, want to put that much wear on him if you don't have to. Even though it is a shortened season, I understand all of that, and the fact that he hasn't played in so long, and he wants to be out there, and I understand that as well.
With that team
But
constructed,
your question was,
For regular
do
season
I
game,
think it's
you
smart? And no.
Yeah, it's too early.
It's a regular season.
Yeah.
game.
Kyrie just came back. Kyrie first game back, and he got 50 minutes. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Wait, Zion
That's
just
what I'm
hit.
saying. They
Come
don't.
on, man.
I just feel like they don't have enough people. Like, they have 3 roster spots. Claxton's hurt, so now I don't know how many people's actually available to play.
True.
Like,
True.
do they only got 8 people on the team?
But that's my point. Like, if I'm Steve Nash, at some point I'm putting them.
This win not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, because now all talk radio was talking about today, like, is Kyrie gonna get traded?
I hate that talk. Like, what the
Right.
fuck?
That-
I hate that
That's
talk.
Stephen A.
You know
Smith.
what I'm
Listen,
saying? And
That's
it's like,
ESPN, man.
It's like Steve Nash. I think he should have capped him out. Like, yo, Kyrie, this your first game back. 32 minutes, 35 minutes tops. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, they don't have a coach.
What you mean?
Hey.
Whoa. Kyrie, don't do that, because he also came back out after that statement saying he was wrong. Steve Nash is a good coach. Right.
So real quick, Kyrie taking his pause. What do y'all feel about that, Juwan and Phil? Kyrie taking his pause. Phil, do you feel like it's a big thing? Juwan, do you feel like it's not their business? What's up?
I mean, he came out and said he tried to take on way too much. He's trying to change his community. He's trying to do
Donated $950,000.
I mean, he's trying to do things that community leaders do. And he was saying he put that on top of what he already does, and he had too much on his plate. And he got overwhelmed, and then there was family stuff going on. So he said he had his mentors reach out. He had regular people, like he had people he looked up to reach out, and he was able to delegate things to those people. And now he feels comfortable letting them do what they need to do.
I'm glad he got the help that he needed.
That boy's
That was
trying.
the
That
most
boy's
important
trying to build the Queen's Child Project, man.
Right.
He's the Jim Brown of today's time.
Kyrie, huh? Okay. That's what's up. I
One
like
night in
to see
Miami,
it.
if y'all get a chance.
Yeah, I
check
started
it
to
out.
see it. I fell asleep on it. I'm gonna finish it though.
Damn.
It was pretty good.
And I feel like that's the type of shit Kyrie be trying to do, but I feel like he doesn't know how to do it either.
Right.
So you're okay with everything that transpired from then until now, from when he took his break till now, when he was like, apparently they said he didn't have any conversation with his coach or his
That's
teammates
a
or
lie,
nothing like
because
that.
Sean Marks came out, said he's spoken to Kyrie several times. Kyrie's getting tested the entire time. Also came out that Kyrie tried to come back. The NBA held him out for COVID protocols.
Gotcha.
And he texted all his teammates the day he started his personal leave. So he talked to the organization.
Well,
But you don't hear that from all the news outlets.
the
You
pawn
just
from
hear
the
Kyrie-
pawns.
You just hear, right. I'm saying you just hear Kyrie ain't around. What is
Pawns
Kyrie
don't say
doing?
that.
Ain't nobody heard from Kyrie. It's like they literally said that whatever's going on with Kyrie, they keep it in house.
Mm-hmm.
The media didn't want that. Like, no, what you mean? Tell it where you at? What
Right.
are you doing? Like, no.
Damn pawns, man. So, all right. So that's pretty much it on the Nets. It was something else we was gonna talk about with Harden though. Harden.
Speaking of Harden, I noticed that first, I know it was one game. He was more so the point guard on that team.
Yeah,
Um,
of course.
Do y'all like that he's more in control versus having Kyrie bring it up? And having
Kyrie.
I forgot who. It might have been Tim Legler.
Kyrie, a
that
two
said
guard.
it today. He was saying as much as like grief that James Harden gets, he literally does whatever the team needs. He does. He definitely doesn't show up in the biggest of moments, but up until that moment, he does. Like if you need him to give more assists, he'll give more assists. If you need him to score, he can score. I think James Harden is trying his best not to overstep right now.
yeah.
He's taking what the defense gives him.
But I just feel like Kyrie is
A
pretty much
better
a short two guard.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with that. I feel like James Harden's is the best facilitator on that team.
Oh, of course. So
Jeff Green gonna have to play a big piece.
That's
He
why
had
I
to
feel.
play center.
Further.
That's why I feel they need to.
Sheesh.
That's where
Right,
Trevor
Joel
Reason or
Embiid.
no, but I think that's where Kevin.
Depends situation.
Last night Kevin Durant stuck to 5.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come playoff time, whenever they encounter a team with a big, they gonna get thrashed.
Here's
like,
my-
like.
Yeah, DeAndre Jordan,
I'm
though.
just thinking about that 76
I hear that,
specifically.
but what was the most dominant lineup we've seen in the last 10 years?
the Warriors.
The Hampton 5, right? With
Small ball.
was that not the most dominant
They got
lineup
a
we've
bench
seen?
though.
I'm just talking about the Hampton 5.
I tell you what.
The Warriors went on their runs when the
tell you
Hampton
what.
5. The Warriors closed
This
out
is
games.
a totally different team though. Is it fair to say that?
I just hear that.
Not only
Do
is
you
it
think
a
this
totally
team is?
different team,
Is this
the
a totally
thing
different
is the team that
Steph
is
and Kyrie.
the champ
Right.
and the top dog. They have the dominant big though. You know, so
I hear that, but I feel like once again, I feel like you can trade 2s for 3s because in that same breath, Joel Embiid got to stick KD, and I'm taking KD in that matchup.
They need to
And
fill
Tony
that
had
roster.
that
out.
same
This
idea. You
conversation
can always
needs to be.
trade
Who they need to get?
be benched.
Who they need to
You know
get?
what I'm saying?
Who
Until
did the
further
76ers lose to last year in the playoffs?
The Celtics.
The
They
Celtics.
wasn't healthy. Bill Simmons wasn't healthy
But
though.
they didn't have the
Yeah,
shooters though as they
and
have
Joel
now.
Embiid
They got
wasn't
Seth
healthy
Curry.
How many
Embiid
times we
wasn't
gonna
in
say
shape.
that about Joel Embiid?
That-
No.
But that's not.
No, we're not. It's not healthy. He was out of weight. He
I
was
just
out of
can't wait to
shape.
see that matchup. I want to see
Joel
that.
Embiid. I'm saying was Joel
That's
Embiid
the
out of
matchup.
shape last year or
Yeah.
not healthy?
I'll show you.
He
I'm
missed
shaped.
games
Both.
in the playoffs last year.
I think both.
I think
actually.
He lost in the
out of
first. They
shape
got
because of
swept
him
in 4
not being
games. He
healthy.
played all 4 of those games. He got swept
Okay, he played before in the bubble.
in the
right
bubble.
before.
He played in the bubble. The year before that, they lost. Like I just feel like I get what y'all saying, but I don't think the big isn't like it's that big of a until you get to the Anthony Davises of the world. I don't think the big is that big of a ordeal.
Joel
That's what I
Embiid
was
is
talking
not
about.
part of the
They
Anthony
team-
Davis.
that's what I was
calibers
talking about
of
when
the
I
world.
said that.
I hear what you. Joel how many
rings?
rings has Joel Embiid won as being the most dominant big man in the East right now? Is he not? Is he the most dominant big in the East right now?
If I play with
They
LeBron,
stay
Is
healthy.
Joel Embiid the most dominant big in the East? Is what I
Yes.
asked. Okay, how many times has he won a ring?
Okay. He ain't
My
been
point,
healthy.
my point is, you saying we got to look out for Joel Embiid when he's been the most dominant and nothing's come
all
from
I'm
it.
saying is that team don't have somebody that can guard Joel
It-
Embiid.
DeAndre
That's what I'm
Jordan-
concerned
is-
about.
Who's a better defender, Tice
It's
or
my
DeAndre
argument.
Jordan?
I'm sorry.
Who's better defender, Tice or DeAndre Jordan?
We're talking about Joel Embiid.
Who's a better
about
defender, Daniel Tice or DeAndre
Who
Jordan?
gives a fuck about that?
Because DeAndre Jordan is on the Nets. That's my point. You act like he's not on the team at all.
Okay, I get that, but when he goes to the bench, who is going to be there?
So Joel
So-
Embiid gonna play 48 minutes?
So
Yes.
hey, what Juwan is saying is
That's
that
what I'm saying between him and Jeff Green, they gonna split
Like they'll
the
be
minutes.
okay.
And my argument earlier was like, I pray for Jeff Green. I hope that he gets
What I'm saying
help,
is,
'cause that's going to
when Daniel Tice went to the bench, who?
He a new PJ Tucker.
Yeah, exactly.
When Daniel Tice went to the bench, who came in for that? Who was the backup center last year for the Celtics?
motherfucking
Barbecue
Williams.
The nigga from
Williams.
Williams from
Tennessee.
from Tennessee. How tall is the Williams?
Like 6'6".
6'6".
Okay, so once again, if Joel Embiid got swept and he was doing his thing, why should the Nets be worried that much to get a bid?
Well, the Nets already got DJ. They solid.
All right, so Juwan, what do you think they need?
That's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
they
Like, what do you
need,
think
they
they
need
need?
a deeper bench, but I don't think they need a dominant bid or a defensive stopper bid.
Okay,
I think they need a better.
So
I
what
think
do
they
you
need a
think
defensive
they-
stopper wing.
Give
It's
us
like
some.
Joe Harris. So Joe Harris doesn't have to stick.
Give us some names.
I said
Andre Robertson.
I said Trevor Reason, but go ahead.
I said Andre Robertson. I'm
Roberson,
cool with,
boy. That's my
Roberson,
boy.
I'm cool with Trevor
Yeah.
Reason. I don't think they need a Tyson Chandler type.
No. They don't need.
They don't
That's,
need.
that's DeAndre Jordan again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But they talking about Joel Embiid. I think they need more wing help than center help. Is my point.
Okay.
All right.
Because Sexton
Especially
was
the
killing,
guard,
not
especially
Andre
the
Drummond
guard,
last
yeah.
night.
The guard.
Jared
Man.
Allen
Oh,
wasn't
listen,
killing.
Right, that's
Sex
crazy.
was-
Like, Drummond
Yeah.
didn't get any of the OT.
Because his KD was playing the 5. That's why Drummond
That's a
didn't play at
mismatch.
all.
That is facts though. I was looking at it like, damn, what Drummond at? All right, what's
Listen, teams would do their best to match it. It's like how teams play the Chiefs. They try their hardest to outscore the Chiefs instead of playing their normal game.
What's what I got next on the agenda, man? So we was talking about so the COVID stuff. I do want to know. Does anybody know about? Obviously, we're having a lot of postponed games, COVID protocols. Can anybody explain the COVID protocols and what they entail a
They
little
got
bit?
bouncers at half court now.
Now they do, but like, let's say you go on, COVID protocols. A player is out. How long do they have to be out for?
10.
10 to 14 days.
I thought it was 7 to 10.
It may be 7 to 10.
That's contact tracing, I believe.
Yeah, contact tracing.
You just have to produce a negative test. Like, Zion had a game.
3 negative tests, right?
Zion had a day last week where he set out a game. It was for contact tracing, but he produced negative test results, and so he was able to play that next game.
Okay. Like, it has been a little confusing, especially with the Bradley Beal thing. Because Bradley Beal, they said he was out for contact tracing, and he was back to like the next game after that or something like that. So
I just think they were waiting to see his
So was
results.
Zion. I think it's just about how many days in between games as well.
okay.
Why you like that?
What happened? What
I wish you
happened?
would have kept it though. I wish you would have kept it. I would have been so that one.
Donovan Mitchell's trying to go crazy on this Jazz Pelicans. I don't like how the Pelicans get so many national
Especially
televised
if
games,
Derek
but
Favors.
Nah, yeah.
oh well.
That's why, bro.
So that's the. Oh no.
You damn Canadian.
Oh no. All right. So
That's why you're on the waiver wire.
but yeah, what we got next on the agenda? Somebody
Okay,
pull up
my
the.
fault.
Yeah, appreciate it. But I wanted to touch on. You said, oh yeah, oh. So let's talk about. That's one thing. So who do y'all see right now? That's like, okay, well, 10 to 15 games in, it's really a big surprise, either team or player. Who has
for
surprised
me,
you?
it's Julius Randle. I didn't know that he can elevate his game to what it is today. As y'all know, I've been a very harsh, critic of Julius Randle. Meaning he could only go left. He could only do anything to his left.
Oh yeah, I remember that when we
And
first got to the Lakers.
He's
Yep.
evolved, and I like seeing that out of players. Brandon Ingram's another guy that evolved over time. Just seeing that, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just take all.
And then
don't take all the surprises.
that was your surprise, Bill. But
I'm probably have to go with my boy C.J. McCollum, man. C.J. McCollum, he was out there balling before he got
get well
hurt.
soon, CJ.
He was averaging over 4 threes a game this year, which took his game to a whole nother level. He was having career highs in assists, rebounds, points, and
He was all-star.
Huh?
Easily about to be
he
all
was about to be an
star.
all-star this year, and so he was definitely surprising me. He was definitely playing better than Dame.
Yep, what
I
I've been
watched
saying.
those
Hey,
games. He was definitely playing better than Dame, but yeah, that would be my surprise.
Crusher, who you got so far? What's your surprise story of 2021?
I guess opposed to it being a good surprise story would be more like a downer. Just the Miami Heat. They've been hit by a couple injuries, a lot of COVID, and we talking about a team that was in the finals last year that if the playoffs started today, albeit being very, very early in the season, they would, I believe, be in a play-in game, I think, to try to make it into the playoffs.
Yep, they're like
So,
12th.
That's
11th.
my surprise at the moment is the Heat.
Dang, Heat. Well, they've been going through a lot of injuries, contact tracing, stuff like that too. So,
Yeah.
Juwan, who's your surprise of the new year?
I'm gonna go with the kid that did his thing last night, Mr. Colin Sexton. I was on record before saying, because going into college, it was Trae Young versus Colin Sexton, who was better. I've said Trae Young for a while, and Colin Sexton got off to a slow start in Cleveland, but Colin Sexton can hoop. Like, he been balling this year. I want to say averaging like 27 damn near,
Damn,
or
bro.
over 27. Yeah, yes, he scored 40 last night, but it was still in the dubs before that game. And just their backcourt is fun to watch. Like, they're one of those up and coming backcourts that can be good for a long time. So him and Darius
Sexland.
Sexland.
That's the
I like
nickname.
And then hometown favorite Zach LaVine.
Oh, yeah, he
Scoring
killing.
a bunch
He want to
of
be
points.
all-star in the East.
I did read a report about what my man Billy Donovan was saying about him and Kobe White taking heat checks, messing up the flow of the game. But
Oh, wow.
put them points up, big boy. Do
Yeah.
your thing.
Yeah, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, especially on the Bulls. Come on now.
Hey, you want Otto
Go
Porter
crazy.
to shoot his
Exactly.
Fuck outta here.
So I think my biggest surprise this year is the Knicks actually. Like Tom Thibodeau is, whether you want to say he runs players to the ground, like he has the Knicks tops in categories for defense. Like it was a graphic that they put up. I think he's like first in efficiency for defense, first in a couple other categories, and then like third in another points allowed or something like that. It was ridiculous. Like it's the Knicks though.
I don't know
So-
what he says at practice, but his
Man.
teams play harder than any other teams in the league.
Yep.
And it's like it's a calling card for where he go, and that's why Jimmy Butler wanted to go because the young kids
this
in,
dude.
and Minnesota didn't want to buy in. But as you can tell, play hard, use some effort on defense, you good.
And they up 7 against the Warriors right now.
Yeah.
The Knicks put up 38 points in the first quarter against the Warriors. But that's my surprise.
They are not known for offense.
They gonna win this game.
The Knicks
They play, yeah, they play hard in the Warriors coming off. This is
back to back too. Hell yeah, true. All right, what else we got? What else we got on the agenda, Wani?
Early season.
Oh yeah, MVP. So who is our MVP right now? We got KD coming off an Achilles. Hey, proving me wrong, man. I ruptured my Achilles. Juwan partially ruptured his because you always be saying, man, you can come back from an Achilles, man. It ain't nothing.
I'm back.
So yeah, KD is what is he averaging? Some stupid. He's playing better than he played last year.
He's averaging 50. I know he's shooting 50 and 50.
Yeah,
That's
I'm getting
ridiculous.
KD.
Hey, they said, hey, I saw a
88.
graphic. Hey, this is about to be some hating shit, but I'm sorry. I saw a graphic that said KD shooting a better percentage from three than LeBron is shooting from the field.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, but that's
Sorry,
a lot of
guys.
players, though.
That's kind of messed up.
I want
But
to
anyway.
honorable mention.
I
And
got you.
because I'm a little partisan.
Uh-huh.
But Joel Embiid's been hooping.
Oh yeah, of
For real,
course.
for real.
Yes. And I think like how much of that is Doc Rivers, Juwan? How much of Joel Embiid this year is
And I
Doc Rivers?
appreciate him being in shape.
Just asking. I'm asking.
So ain't nobody gonna bring up the Joker?
I was say Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna bring up the Joker?
We ain't got
Joel Embiid.
No, the only reason I haven't brought him up is because the Denver Nuggets are below 500 though.
Did someone ask
So I
about
can't bring
KD's
up him
numbers?
as a ball
Yeah,
in
yeah.
your team.
KD
so-
is averaging 31, 7.5 rebounds, and 5.9 assists.
Thank you,
on,
underdog.
on 50-50 shooting. 88. 50-50, 88.
50, 88.
That's
Shooting
Ooh.
53%. Shooting 53%.
Damn.
It's ridiculous.
How many
86% from the free
How
throw.
many people in the 50-50-90 club?
50-40-90?
50, 90. Has that ever
Zero.
been done? That's
Zero.
never been done.
With 1.3 blocks.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'll take that back.
Wow.
Seth is
He's done that before?
he's in that club right now.
Right now,
50,
okay.
90. He's in there right now.
Ain't nobody done it on the
Bro,
season,
hey,
though.
which Curry?
Seth Curry.
Not Steph.
Not
Seth.
Steph. Hey, you better
Curry.
respect Seth Curry, man.
Hey, that was brought that up. What did one of y'all say? Josh Richardson was better than Seth Curry. Somebody in here said that. I zoomed in.
I ain't gonna lie. I
on the
would have
IG
said
live.
that like last year.
I can see tweets saying that
A couple years ago.
'cause
for, like,
we were
defensive
talking about
purposes.
which teams had the biggest like improvement this offseason. And I said the 76ers because I said they improved in Seth Curry versus Josh
Oh yeah,
Richardson.
yeah, I said that. Healthy. Yeah, I still have Josh Richardson. Healthy,
Seth
both
Curry's
head, both
averaging
healthy.
17 points a
I
game.
don't care.
50%
That's fine.
from three.
I mean, now, yeah, but have we even seen Josh Richardson? Ain't he been out like with an injury or like COVID
so
tracing
right now,
or
who's
something?
better?
Seth.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Man, you
saying.
Seth hasn't played in a while either.
Who also was out with COVID. You see how you try to do this? That's why you see.
I said before the season, I thought this,
You
man.
get him the answer.
Hey, fam. Before the season, that was some good acquisitions. Josh Richardson and James Johnson. You know that.
60%
So I'm
from the
thinking like,
field.
oh, he about to kill. So anyway,
60, 50, 90.
100% from free throw.
Right. He's-
wow, yo, he ain't missed yet.
No, Seth Curry
No.
is 17 points per game, 60 from the field, 50 from three, 100 from the free throw.
How many games he done played though? Come on, man. But anyway,
I
all
don't
right,
know.
I ain't gonna hate on him. It's cool, okay.
No, you are.
I ain't no dude, man.
Now,
I'm
he
just
probably
saying,
missed
like,
4 or 5 games.
But anyway, KD. So who is y'all MVP right now?
1A.
KD.
I got KD and Joker 1 and 2.
KD, Joker,
You can't
They below
Embiid.
500.
He averaging a triple double.
He averaging a triple-double.
Averaging a triple.
He's leading the league in assists.
I mean, Westbrook averages a triple double, and I mean, come on now. I mean, like, but
What's hitting leads the league in assists in history?
that's
What do you
cool.
know?
Will Chamberlain. Come on, bro.
He led the league in assists.
League
That's
assists.
crazy.
And
What
how many
Chamberlain,
points he
man?
averaging? 50.
Probably 50, 20, and 20.
They probably played 32 minutes a game.
Ridiculous.
They ain't got 48 minutes game.
So who y'all got MVP like right now? Joel Embiid.
I am going LeBron.
LeBron James.
They gonna
Boo.
give it to him this year. I feel. He trying
Think
to
so?
He trying to play
Hell
all the
no,
games this year.
bro. If KD
No,
plays
if
like
KD
this,
stay at this point, they
That's what I'm
gotta
saying.
get comeback player and MVP of the year.
fam,
He definitely get comeback.
Can you see that?
fam. If KD plays like this for the rest of the season, come on, man. He's leaps and
They
bounds.
not
It's
gonna
like he
give it
never
to
got
him
hurt.
because of the big three.
But he's
Nah,
well,
they
is.
gonna
You wanna
average
speak of a big
35
three?
with that big three though. He gonna average 30 with that big three.
Hey,
still.
That's what I'm saying.
He's gonna
That's what I'm
average 30 with that
saying.
big
Like they gonna force feed that boy. He
And that's gonna be most of their
three.
defense
He got
in the
four
starting
three.
lineup.
When you saw, you saw the tweets when like you look like that too. You play with KD, ain't that what Iguodala said?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
TJ?
saw that. I saw
You'll
that
be
too.
smiling like that. You play with that 7 foot.
Yeah. They
he
said
was
it
a
was.
Right.
Yep.
I didn't want to say it.
He's a
He
god.
said it.
But yeah, man. So that's I don't know. I'm trying to think of my MVP. So who I got? I think I got Joel Embiid, man, because like Joel Embiid could really be one of the best players in the league. Forget big man. Like he can, if he really puts his mind to it, like looked like he's doing
His
this
conditioning is
year,
getting better,
he can
too.
be one of the best players in this league. Like
Good.
can't nobody stop him. Can't nobody guard him. Like it's ridiculous.
You think he's buying into Doc?
Juwan didn't want to talk about it. I literally asked him. It's on wax. He just
No,
changed the
so
subject.
what's different in Joel?
I'm literally
game?
asking you, Juwan,
And I'm asking you
from
what's
your
different?
basket. No,
What's
why are you
different?
asking the question with a question?
Okay, here's
I'm
my answer.
asking you.
I say no because his numbers are the same. It's not like Joel.
Phil.
What's the
Phil.
difference?
He said right.
What's the difference? Tell
He's
me the
on Phil's
difference.
fantasy squad. They're not the same.
Up in rebounds?
So Doc
Up in
Rivers.
minutes? I think that more shooting around him has helped the team overall. I think
So the
it's a
shooting
combination
around
of Doc
him, gotcha.
and shooting attributes to the why the Sixers is such a good team. And Joel.
Or could it be? So
Yeah,
he's
sure.
making 2 more free throws a game.
Which is okay.
Not shooting more. He's making 2 more.
Okay.
So has nothing to do with Doc. He's averaging 2 more points a game.
Okay.
So if I do the math, if you're making 2 more free throws without shooting more free throws, you're averaging 2 more points. I think it's his free throw shooting that's really doing it for him. Because he's going from an 80% shooter to 84% shooter.
What's his minutes per game?
Crazy.
He went from 29 to 31 minutes a game. So his minutes didn't change.
Is that more so Doc, or is that just his conditioning?
I think conditioning more than anything, and losing Al Horford in the offseason.
Not
So he has
proud
to-
enough.
Yes.
Okay. Just asking.
I think Daryl Morey is the reason why Joel Embiid is
Daryl
better.
Morey.
The GM of the 76ers.
He still got to
Because of the moves he made.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
cover Ben Simmons shit.
And hey, once again, my problem with Doc
I'm
is
rooting
not,
for Doc,
my
actually.
problem with Doc is not right now.
Mm-hmm.
Playoffs.
Come talk to me in the playoffs when they up 3-1.
I got you.
Cause
He better not
he's
lose in that
known-
3-1 lead.
He's known to be a Colombian necktie. He choke.
He better not lose it. He better not lose a 3-1 lead, man. Colombian necktie. Don't quit your day job, Juwan. So, all right, so that's MVP. Rookie of the year, who we got? Juwan, John Halliburton, man. Halliburton, Rookie of the Year, man.
Nah.
He's having a good year though.
Yeah, my boy Halliburton having a good year, but I feel like the NBA want to give it to Ball.
Bro,
Cause he
so
hooping.
you know what's funny? The meme that's been circulating, like he leads rookies in these points and these assists.
All these categories.
But it's not averages. It's total number of them. Because he's played more games than every
Right.
other rookie. So it's like that's one of them ESPN stats. Like
Ball
LaMelo,
inefficient as hell.
LaMelo Ball leads
Wait,
the
what?
rookies
He's
in
inefficient as hell.
super inefficient.
40%. for the field.
That's not
averaging-
good.
Okay, I
need
mean,
my guards to be about 40.
Anthony Edwards. How much is
67
Anthony
from the
Edwards
line.
shooting?
He's
As a
not
point guard.
efficient either.
Okay,
We're not
he's a
even talking
rookie.
I'm not comparing them.
Yeah,
though.
we're not even comparing him.
What percentage did Jason Kidd shoot in his rookie year, Juwan?
I don't know. I
Enough
wasn't
to get
there.
him
I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay, all right.
I can look
Okay.
it up if you want me to.
I just thought you would know because you a Jason
Why,
Kidd
why would
fan.
I have his rookie stats off the
I don't know,
back of the
Juwan.
cup?
I mean, you basketball encyclopedia, right? I don't know.
Hell
But
no.
all right. So anyway, all I'm saying is LaMelo Ball is outstanding. He's amazing.
You
I
love
like.
a mediocre guard.
No, I don't actually. This dude got talent, man.
To me in the inbox.
Here you go. Here you go. Cass is mad. They won't get these trades in fantasy. It's all good. I got you though. Shout out the trades I just made.
Is
But anyway,
Wiseman up
man.
there?
So yeah, huh?
Is Wiseman up there?
And just
Yeah,
for
of
the
course,
record,
definitely
too,
Wiseman. It's gonna be
Jason
close.
Kidd was inefficient as fuck too.
I know.
That
That's
don't
why
mean
I
it's
asked
right.
you.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Okay,
I
go
didn't give
ahead.
him a reward.
He was the youngest player to score a triple double in history, man.
So
All I'm saying is I watch Charlotte Hornets games now. That's all I'm saying.
what? Jason Kidd literally
All right,
shot
all right,
27%
we about to
from
we
line.
about to play the game. I'm about to read y'all these numbers.
And
And y'all let me know who should be rookie of the year.
Oh, here you go. Here you go.
First contestant,
First contestant.
points, 11.1,
See, they talk about numbers.
2.8 rebounds, 5.1 assists. He is shooting 50% from the field, 49% from three,
Oh my God.
81% from the free throw line, and he's averaging 1.4 turnovers
So-
with those 5
That's
assists.
So 5-1.
5 to 1.
So and how many rebounds? You said
2.8.
so 11, 5, and 2.8.
Yes.
One turnover. Gotcha.
Hallelujah.
50, 80.
50, 50, 80.
Cool. All right.
All right.
The next player we have,
Malcolm
he's
Brogdon.
averaging 11.8,
Same points. Okay.
6.8 rebounds,
Oh,
One more.
beast on that rebound. Okay.
and 6.1 assists.
Ooh, a little triple double threat. Who was that?
One of those numbers, though. Field goal percentage, 40.
Okay.
his first
so
year.
not 50.
Okay.
3-point percentage, 33.
So not 50.
That's gonna improve.
Free throw percentage, he's a guard, right?
Yeah.
67.
So not 80. So not
Nowhere
80.
near. Nowhere near.
67.
Yeah.
It's close to 70.
As a guard?
How many turnovers?
I'm a scammer. I'll round up.
Turnovers, 2.1.
So, what? 6 assists.
6 to 2.
6 to 2.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all.
At all. It's a rookie.
But as a free throw,
Not bad at all.
Shooting as a
That's
guard,
the
Given
part right
those
there.
numbers,
That's the part.
who should be a rookie of the year?
I mean, I would look at the context. I mean, I would look at the entire.
I think the first one
So
was Halliburton.
That's Halliburton versus LaMelo.
What's Wiseman? I
And
think
mind
Wiseman.
you, LaMelo plays more minutes than Halliburton.
See, and I think
Can you read me?
I think
What's
Wiseman.
Wiseman's numbers?
I think Wiseman should be MVP, Rookie of the Year because his stats are way more impactful for his team success.
Yep.
Like Halliburton's off the bench.
What is his stats?
I don't care.
Who
His-
say?
if
Wiseman.
Wiseman averages, if he averages 11, his 11 is more impactful for the Warriors
Yep.
than the other two.
He's
But
averaging
It's the context.
11,
the
6.
Charlotte is like actually winning, like in part because of this motherfucking ball. Like,
So if James Wiseman has a bad game, I think the Warriors have a bad game.
no, I don't know about all that.
I think if Steph Curry.
I don't know about all that.
The Warriors have a bad.
Right.
He's gonna
Nah,
get
I
his
ain't know about
regardless.
that.
He's averaging
So,
11 and 6.
Y'all big,
50%
y'all
shooting.
big on centers in here. Who's the backup center for the Warriors right now?
Looney.
So like I say, if I feel if Wiseman has a terrible game or a bad game, it reflects more than the other two because Rozier can still have a good game and they'll be fine.
But see,
Steph can
also-
have a good
but
game
look,
and
to-
the Warriors can
but
have a
here's
bad
your
game.
point that you always try to make. In today's game, I'd rather trade twos for threes. There's no center that I really care about. So
James Wiseman shoots threes though.
okay though, but he's still a center though.
And he's shooting 40% from 3. Which
So-
is better.
Wiseman.
So
to
to my
LaMelo Ball.
And what is he shooting at the free throw line?
80%.
61 from the line compared to 67 from LaMelo, from Ball, who's a point guard.
Okay, but do y'all watch Charlotte Hornets basketball?
Why would I?
Do the W's do
The boy
do
is
W?
the boy is prime time. I'm just trying to tell y'all,
I mean, he
man.
got some flashy passes.
That boy is
man.
prime
all it is.
time,
It's the
and he actually defends too. Like he be out there.
11 to 6.
11 and 6.
1.4 blocks.
Ooh, okay. I'll put 4 blocks. That's solid.
I'm going Wiseman
For rookie of the year? Over Halliburton?
over Halliburton.
Okay. We'll see. We still got a lot of, season to play. 62 more games or so. Probably more than that. So, all right. So we did rookie of the year, MVP. Oh, real quick. What else we got? Most improved. Who we got? We got Christian Wood or who is buddy on?
Orthelius Durant.
That's the motherfucker middle name.
I don't know.
Oh man. Kevin Orthelius Durant.
Wait, most improved.
Why not?
No, he improved like 4 points a game.
That's different.
Yeah. Come back and most proves different.
Yeah,
spots.
that's not. He's not gonna get most
gonna be
improved.
the-
Like we know who KD is. Come on,
Jeremy
man.
Grant.
Right.
What are you gonna prove?
Yeah, so Jeremy Grant or Christian Wood, who we got most improved so far?
I
Jeremy
still,
Grant.
I still got Julius Randle.
Okay. Improving all them assists. He improved like 3-4 assists a game this year, right?
Yeah, but if we talking last week when I pulled his numbers, he's up assists. He's up like 4 rebounds or 3 rebounds. He's up 4 assists.
That's a lot of
and like
rebounds,
6
too.
points, 3 points.
But also, he playing 40 minutes a game.
That boy playing 86 minutes a game.
He playing 56 minutes a game.
like realistically,
Tom Thibodeau don't
a
care.
year or two ago,
Thibodeau-
he was just a back to the basket player playing only on the left block,
Drive
you know what I'm
left.
saying, forcing, and he's almost in a point forward type role this season.
Yep.
The majority of
because they don't really have a successful point guard. They have point guards, but they aren't really producing that much. So he's been kind of thrust into that role, and it's working.
Mm-hmm.
the majority of coaches I've seen in regard to their substitution rotation. All right, starters, they play the first 9 minutes. Subs come in at the 9-minute mark. They play the last 3 minutes, and then they play 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes in the second quarter. Then the starters come in.
Yep.
Thibodeau,
He don't
play
care.
the whole quarter.
Tibbs don't care,
Starters
man.
play the whole quarter.
No, Julius Randle.
Minus 2 minutes. The whole
When
46
they come
minutes
back,
a game.
when they come back
second
in,
quarter,
it's
they
like
come
quarter.
out. It's 10 minutes in the quarter left.
Dog, my boy. See, I forgot about Obi Toppin, bro.
I'm just like, wow.
Obi Toppin
Obi been
played. Oh, Obi Toppin played 54 seconds his first game. Like not even a whole minute, and then like he played one game like 16 minutes. I'm like, okay.
47 seconds.
And then the next game, he played like 8 minutes.
Well, don't Tibbs got a history of not playing rookie.
But he does, exactly. He has a history of not playing rookies. But I read an article. It was like that's on better teams though. That was with the Bulls with D Rose, and that was with a Jimmy Butler led Timberwolves team. So this might be different.
Same coach though.
But this is a forward heavy Knicks team too, which is what Obi's playing.
He got 9 power forwards on his team. True.
That's
Same
why,
for,
that's where all the bigs at in the East.
The
fucking-
Pistons.
Well, shit. The Pistons, the Cavs, and then the Knicks.
Yeah,
They got all the bigs in the East.
Don't forget about Atlanta.
Onyeka.
I know y'all saw my boy
Capella.
Capella did last night.
26 and 25 with 5 blocks.
But then again, he's still underachieving though. Dominant out there. Yeah, man.
Still got injuries too though.
Trey Young, and John Collins don't get
Boy,
the
it's
ball.
not-
Hey, low key, Trey Young started acting like a little bitch out there. Like, oh,
Damn.
No, he is.
You acting like a little bitch right
I
now.
tried to put cats on game
as
like a
a-
week ago, but that article was from the Athletic. So
As a
it was
light
open,
skinned
and I posted it in the group.
constituent, he
Yeah,
acting
Farmers
real light skinned
article
right
was?
now.
So I wanted to talk about that. You don't agree with his whole drawing the foul thing? Like how you feel about that?
I'm not talking
So
about that.
look.
Oh, okay.
So John Collins has been a little vocal about the way that Trae Young is running the offense.
He said he started the offense too slow.
Right. John
Damn.
Collins feels that he needs to start the offense quicker.
He dribbles
Obviously, he feels that he needs to touch the ball more. John Collins feels that he's a max player, but he feels that he doesn't really get to show that because of the way that the offense is being run. They had conversation about it. They say that it was worked out. Wasn't a real harsh words, but a lot of people have seen bad body language now from Trae Young in games. So I don't really know how that's gonna work at the moment. They're gonna have to tune that up.
Okay.
See, I feel like the organization is sort of siding with Collins in this. That's why they bring in a player like Rondo, to where he
Rondo's not even
can.
touching the court though.
That's because he's been hurt. What I'm saying is they brought him in to speed up the offense, to kind of mentor Trae Young into that because they want them to work this out.
Now, he was saying this
Like,
off season or this season?
No, Rondo came in this offseason.
I'm talking about what Collins was saying.
Collins been saying this for 2 years now. That this has been happening.
But it came out again recently.
Yeah, so
You
and
gotta
I
keep this
feel like
in-house too, though.
no, yeah, it was in practice, and Collins didn't tell the media. I don't think someone else told the media. Then they asked Collins about it. And then like right after the team meeting, and I feel like the organization sees that. That's why they brought a player like Rondo in to kind of mentor the whole situation and kind of get Young to play faster in the offense. And I feel like you said, Tweed says this all the time. It's hard to wear your point guard's like a scoring guard.
Man, hey, Collins' anger is misdirected, I feel.
Really?
He should be mad. He should be more upset with the franchise in general for them bringing over Clint Capella. Because Clint Capella's usage rate is what's really not allowing John Collins to shine.
All them lobs.
Because all of those lobs,
Supposed to be John Collins.
those are supposed to be John Collins, and now he's become more of a Kevin Love, sit in the corner, shoot threes. But I mean, they have to find some way to make it work. You know, last night he still had 30 and 10, along with Clint Capella having 27, 26, and 5.
I would just have John Collins run more with the second unit, so he can feast more.
Did they
But
go
you
and
think
draft
he's going to
Odiako
accept coming
too?
off the
Right,
bench?
that's my point. It's like, why you drafting all these bigs and trading for all these bigs if you believe so much in John Collins?
They ain't gonna pay that. They ain't
I
gonna
don't
pay that
think that
tag.
they gonna pay the
They ain't
tag.
gonna pay the tag.
They're not
And is
gonna
he
pay the
actually going to want to come off the bench?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Well, it's not
Exactly.
about coming off the bench. He's going to start. He just saying get more burn with the second team. But I think that's a sign, you know, that they don't. He feels that he's a max player. He's voiced that. I don't think that they agree.
Hell no, they don't. He on the first thing smoking to Detroit. They need another wing.
What's his contract?
This is last year.
Last year.
Wow. All right.
Because Clint Capella down there eating.
Man, that.
Eating.
And he had what, 4 blocks? No, he had more
5.
than that.
He's
Yes.
like 5 or
The
6
Hawks
blocks.
just wait for
Like-
Cam Reddish to break out so they
Right.
can put 100 at the
Ain't that
four.
what Duke was doing?
And like we said, you know, this is the second year that Collins has bought this up. So they like, okay, he got 2 years up on his contract. You
Yep.
feel he max? Yeah, come on, Clint. Come on, Kung Wu. You know, so I think when time comes, they gonna let him walk.
All right. So that's pretty much it. We got
how y'all feel about the boy Kevin Porter?
yeah.
What's wrong with that? That's your man.
Real talented.
This is
Phil,
my-
that's your
my
man's.
thoughts about this.
That's your man.
If
That's
I'm
your
supposed to be
man.
one of your cornerstone players, right? Give me a heads up that you're gonna remove my stuff.
I don't believe that he's a
I said,
cornerstone player,
who
though.
told him he was a cornerstone?
I don't believe that he's a fucking cornerstone player for that team.
Late
Like, yeah, he's talented, but I don't think he's a cornerstone piece for that team.
Didn't he pull a Kyrie before Kyrie?
Trio.
I don't think he's a cornerstone piece.
What really happened was he wilded out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
He did the Give It Arenas
what
in the
came
locker room.
out was that they gave him that locker because he was more of a veteran.
More of a veteran.
Torian
Torian
Prince.
Prince.
Torian Prince.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And,
Right.
They
and
put
that's
Porter by the rookie.
by the rookies.
Yeah.
And he spazzed out.
And he spazzed out.
Mind
Right,
you,
but what
wait,
I'm saying is I don't think that he's a cornerstone piece to where like we gotta be like, hey,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like
he not.
It's a
he
lot.
not Kevin Love.
and I will say I'm the type of person
He's not
to where
Garland
like
and Sexton on
I
that.
believe in, you know what I'm saying, like the system
Hierarchy.
and hierarchy and you know what I'm saying, deference and shit. Like it ain't shit. Move your fucking locker. It's a locker.
Let me know. I got
But
personal shit in my
But
life.
yeah,
But you ain't been there. You also haven't been
He
there.
ain't played a game.
He ain't been there.
He ain't played
What
a
do we
game
got
all
there?
season.
The
He
nigga
ain't
he
played
did
out one
nothing.
personal reasons. He
He
don't
had shit
practice
but a
with
nameplate.
the,
So
he don't practice with the
so he ain't
team.
got nothing in the locker.
No.
I'm not saying that, but
Has he been there?
Like
You don't get these damn practice shorts out of here.
right.
Fuck out of here.
Man,
My rollie was over there.
He got tape.
Rollies. No,
He got
so-
ankle tape.
But here's the thing. Yes, you could be mad. But then the GM can't come in to try to calm you
Exactly,
down.
dog.
And you
Exactly.
slap you hit him
It
with
should-
it.
Right. Wow,
Big
that-
buddy ass with a chicken Philly, bro.
Then they say
Oh,
he's
chicken
like
Philly.
this modern day slavery because he ain't get his locker. He
Yeah, I
called
was
it
seeing
modern
Joe
day
Boeheim last. I
slavery.
mean,
My man has some steak
Boeheim
fries
last
in
year.
his
A
like
locker.
that.
A locker. Mind you, you coming back off some legal shit.
Marijuana possession, gun possession, and speeding.
Pistol weed, and you was speeding. leave.
I've been going for 2 months.
And you want to talk about a fucking
me?
locker?
Pistol Porter.
Spaz out and no food over a locker, bro.
Pistol
He
Porter.
think
Played
he a
games
rapper?
all season.
Think he a rapper?
Hey,
Who you think he is? Phil always.
Hey, listen. 1 minute ago, Cleveland trading Porter Jr. to Houston.
See?
Really?
He about to- that's
Right now? Wait a minute.
Oh, my phone.
Oh shit!
You know somebody-
Hey, let's go ahead and end the fucking
He did it again.
Let's go ahead and end the show, guys. Got to do some fantasy maintenance. Yeah, Corey done had him already. Corey done been had him. I already saw him on Corey
Wait, you
team.
didn't held on to Porter Jr. this whole
Exactly. He done
bad.
he done held on to Porter Jr. the whole team. Basketball purgatory.
Played it all, so it really don't make a difference.
Basketball purgatory. I've seen him.
My man's like, he already knows somebody to like,
Hey,
why?
bro.
Yeah, man.
I typed his name in like.
zero.
Hey, I typed Porter Jr.'s name in the thing the other day. I'm like, man, who team you
that's
on,
why you
Corey?
ready.
No, shut the fuck
No,
up.
they said they were gonna
That's
trade him
why-
or release him. So I
Yeah, that
I'm
was like 2 days ago. What about nigga, the season 5 weeks ago?
I had about 8 players out 6 weeks, so it really ain't gonna matter. I had 8 players out.
The best part is Corey's about to make a bet. He's gonna make the playoffs. Like, and this
He ain't do it.
I would have made that bet in a heartbeat.
He ain't make the bet.
All right, come
I
on.
bet
All
both
right,
of
what else you got left on the agenda, man? I got some fantasy moves to make.
You know, you're going wild. You wild for that.
What else you got?
He had a nigga moment.
It was one other thing we had to talk
A nigga
about.
moment, he ain't even been there. Nigga, you ain't had nothing but socks and ankle tape.
It was one other thing we had to talk about. So I mean, other than that though, any other final thoughts on the first few weeks
Oh,
of
we
the
got
season
the,
so
Karis
far?
LeVert.
Oh yeah, the Karis LeVert. So Karis LeVert has a mass on his kidney. How do y'all feel about that? Like, so Brooklyn, they didn't know because he already did the physical before the season, right? So apparently it grew during the season. Apparently.
I mean, a mass can come out of nowhere at any moment. So if you
Right.
if you take your physical and the season started in December, everybody reported early December. It's now January. Like a mass can show up overnight.
Anytime. Right.
It's not like
Okay.
it was October the season started.
And I'm not sure if they do a full blown physical for
No
returning
X-rays?
players.
No X-ray.
Like MRIs and shit like that. I don't think so.
So, and then the Pacers accepted, knowing this information, and then they said,
They-
"All right, just."
The Nets.
My guess is
had
they
to pay
they
extra.
know it's
They got
not.
extra pick.
That they know
Benign.
is
And-
benign.
Yeah.
And then, so you saying they knew it was benign before they made the trade?
I think
No,
so.
I mean,
No.
I think after they trade, they knew it was
Yeah,
benign.
that's why they didn't cancel the trade, because all trades are pending based on physical.
Okay, gotcha.
And so once the trade happened,
Okay.
then the physical happened. I think that they looked into it right away, or something regarding the mass was told to them to make them feel comfortable to where
They just
felt it
like,
was gonna be a loss.
All right, just give me another draft
They
pick.
went on ahead with the trade.
And
They
got
paid money
$4
too,
million
right?
too.
They made
2.6. I
A
thought
bunch of money. I
$1
mean,
million.
you got 2 kidneys.
that's.
I mean, no, there's
You
a lot of people
alcoholic,
that
but
were-
it's,
I
I mean, you got 2 kidneys. I mean, put your skirt down, B. I mean,
I feel like they know it's not like career ending,
Right.
life threatening, nothing like
any
that.
time frame on him? What y'all think?
Indefinite.
2 months?
Yeah, it's
3 months?
indefinite. He has. I think I read that he's gonna have surgery, but the owner was also quoted in saying that he should be back on a court, just practicing or whatever within 4 to 6 weeks. So
That's why you picked him up.
Right. That's
I
why the
noticed
Crusher
that,
picked
like,
him
damn,
up.
he got some-
I mean, I knew somebody.
I
was
woke
coming.
up
that morning like,
because Dum Dum dropped him. He talked about that
Hey,
earlier,
why
too.
would Kyle
He
drop?
said
Hey,
it
Kyle,
too.
where
He
you
said
at?
it too. He was
Why
like,
would you
"Man,
drop?
I know I
Karis
should have dropped
LeVert.
LeVert." And Crusher scooped him up quick.
So all right, let's go ahead and obviously it's about to be fantasy points time. So yeah,
Put my work in, man. I thought, what you
any other final thoughts? So
He dropped him.
I wanted to end on us talking to J Dot on live about KD and
I'm
Steph
not
Curry,
wasting this
but
free
we'll
anytime.
do that next time on NumbersLie. We're gonna have a debate on the debate stage. We're gonna get some suits. We're gonna get some suits and ties and be NumbersLie first take. I'm just playing. Bless you. So with that being said, let's go ahead and end this one show here. So it's been fun as usual. www.numberslie www.numberslie.net/store. Get your merch, all that. We got some new merch coming out. We got some new. We're gonna start modeling for y'all and all that. Had a new NumbersLie models and the new merch and the pictures and all that too. So It's gonna be real fly, real high
It's
fashion,
mediums.
real high fashion. So
I got a kid though.
real high fashion in here on the Numbers Lie. So real talk, y'all stay safe out there. We'll see y'all next time. Same bad time, same bad place. Numbers Lie the podcast, and we outie 5,000.
Nigga, it ended me like 30 minutes.
In the lie.